You've now entered the chat.
Hello,
Hello.
everybody.
How y'all
Woo!
doing? Guys, it's 7:53. This is great
Yeah.
timing for us.
For fucking real. For real.
Because the last few times we've done it, we've had to like backtrack to like 8:45 at night,
Literally
record
backtrack.
for like 40 minutes, and then go
Literally.
right to bed.
Yep. Literally. Literally.
Literally,
Um,
yes.
yeah. Faith, your hair looks so fucking good.
Stop, stop
No,
it.
it looks so good. You have no idea.
I know. I'm starting to get like my hair routine down, because it's
Yeah.
been like trial and error, and I watch different things, and there's not a whole lot to do to take care of like your perm. It's mostly just people who have naturally curly hair, and I'm like, okay, but I
Right.
don't.
Right.
So it's
Right.
been it's been me making my own shit up. So,
Right.
and this is
So
day
I hope,
three. Day three.
yeah, it looks phenomenal.
Yeah. I had to sleep in like a little I don't know what it's called, but it's like a
Like a
scarf for your
bonnet.
head. Yes, bonnet. That's
Yeah.
exactly it. I
Yeah.
sleep with a bonnet now. Like a little lady, like my
That
great
is
aunt
so
Wanda.
cute. That is so cute.
Oh my
Um,
God. Have you been,
hopefully
Brandon?
everybody. I've been great. I just want to add a comment about your hair.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully
Go ahead.
everybody has watched Faith's little mini vlog on the Instagram, on our TikTok, on our Instagram, on Faith's
Hmm.
Instagram. It's such a
Yeah.
cute little vlog. Everybody would enjoy it. I swear to God. Just like go check it out at the chat club
Yeah.
at Faith Jerome. Everybody will love it. It's so cute.
Hmm.
It's so cute.
Yes. I know. I right away when I went to my appointment, I told my hairdresser, Nikki, I'm like, hey girl, so I gotta get content. You good if I like record throughout this? She's like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm like, all right, sweet.
Like,
And I'm like, my friend and I are
thanks.
doing a podcast, and like I need to add up, I gotta pick up my end of things. So
What'd she say?
And she's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, don't worry, girl, I'll send it to you. And I did. She said, it looks great.
Oh my God, that's so
But
cute.
yes, and Brandon edited it all because I don't know how to.
I
So thank
did
you,
edit
Brandon.
it. Of course, of course. I am the IT god here
It's true.
at
I
the
know,
chat
because
club.
my very first TikTok, it only got 5 likes.
Yeah,
And then this one got, last time I checked was like a few days ago. It was like at 57. That's a big deal for me.
that's crazy. The engagement
Yeah.
spiked.
I know. And then
So
it said, I
cute.
didn't know you could look at how many people view things. And it said like over 700. And I'm like, okay, well, where are all those likes?
Where are
Right.
all those listeners, everybody?
Seriously.
Jesus.
True. People,
Yeah,
please.
let's get this. Let's just get
All
this
my
show on the road.
followers.
Yeah, for real. I ain't paying for that verified check for nothing. Okay.
It's true. Yeah. Oh my
Oh my God,
God.
that's so funny. No, I've been great. I've been really, really good. I mean, it's kind of been crazy. For those of you guys, like new listeners, you don't really know, Blaine and I, my husband and I, we own a real estate business. So we have a lot of things like happening June 1st. And so we're just like trying to get all like the little details finished. And,
Hmm.
and then my swimwear line is like becoming
Yes.
very, 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 very real. Which is like super exciting.
Yeah.
All yesterday, all morning into the afternoon, I was working on the website, and I got my final samples in. I think I said that a few weeks ago. So those look phenomenal. Put in an order for everybody who is on my PR list. Um,
Yeah.
and sent those out to some people. So I'm just like super, super excited. I reached out to like someone. This is like, I'm going to give myself a little pat on the back, okay?
Do it.
I reached out to one of my favorite influencers, and he is like my
GMP?
style
Oh,
icon. No, he's like my style
I
icon.
see.
And
I see.
I sent him a message and I was like, listen, like, would love to send you some swim briefs. that I've created. Um,
Love that. I love that.
and yeah, and I really want to like send you some. Like I was like, you don't have
Yeah.
to post them if you don't want to. Like please don't. Like because people
Right.
do social media as a job, and I don't want to take advantage of that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
reached out and I was like, would love to send you a pair. And he was like, oh my God, yeah, give me the catalog. Like let me pick something out.
Yeah, for sure.
So that was super, super exciting news. And I'm like, wow. So
Oh my God, what if you
Nels
guys did like a
Salt.
collab together?
I know that'd be amazing. Yeah. So my swimwear line, Nels Salt, will be launching this summer, which is super exciting.
That's so exciting, Brandon. I'm so proud of
Mm-hmm.
you.
Thanks. I've been working on this for like 2 years.
I know. You've come so far.
I know
I love it.
it's really evolved. It's really evolved.
I admire you for like following your passion.
I
It's
gotta,
really
or else I
amazing.
literally will die. I
Go
would die.
mad.
Yeah, I'll go
Oh, okay, yeah.
mad. Yeah,
Mad.
mad.
Wild.
How about you?
Oh my God. I'm good. Oh, me? Wait, what do you mean? Like my passions or like
Yeah, like
what am I doing in life?
your no, 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 stop. No, no.
This is
Faith
my
is an
passion.
actress. Faith is an actress.
An acteur.
Actor. Yeah. So
Wow.
anybody who wants
Acteur.
Faith to act in their indie films or major movies, hit her up.
My
DM her. Send her a
my
DM.
yes. Yes, DM me, PM,
What's the worst that she can have?
AM.
Like, what's the worst that she can
Yeah.
say? No.
Yes, I'll do anything. Um, my friend, except porn. No, no.
Except
Um,
porn. Yeah, you would open an OnlyFans before that. Yeah, make your own money.
exactly.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
my friend Jamie, she sent me this TikTok of this girl. She was like in a costume, and on the caption it said, part like 37. So she sent a bunch of them, I guess,
Yeah.
of doing singograms or telegrams for singing. So it's a singing telegram. That's it.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
is.
yeah. Okay.
And it says, doing a singing telegram, so I don't starve. And so she goes into like this big hospital dressed in this like costume of like an actual heart, but not like a cute heart, like the human heart.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And she has a tambourine and a balloon, and she's like, "Oh my God, Steve! Hey, you're Steve, right?" And she hands him the balloon, and then she starts banging on the tambourine and starts singing "My Heart Will Go On" by Celine Dion. And it was like the best thing I've ever seen. And Jamie's like, "Why don't you do this for a job?" And I'm like, "I freaking love to. Where do I sign up?"
I think you just like put an ad on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, on Craigslist. Do people even use Craigslist
Literally.
anymore?
I don't know. Do you know that people used to use that for like hookups?
Really?
Yeah.
That makes me queasy.
I know. I'm like, that's like terrifying. Like, how would you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
The only thing I ever bought on the internet that was like that before like Marketplace was a thing or Buy Sell Trade or whatever, it was when eBay was like a really, really big thing.
Yeah.
And I had my blue Banter phone that my mom lent down to me. And she's like, "Faith, do you want to buy like a phone case?" And I'm like, "Say less." Like, yes, I do. And
Right.
so we went on eBay and we found like the cutest one. It was like this pink one with like black and white and just like circle polka dots everywhere.
Right.
And I was like, "Yes, yes, yes, give it to me." So I get it in the mail, right? Looks great. I took a picture of the back of the case, like just the pattern. So I had the
Mm-hmm.
case on my phone, and then I had the background of the pattern of my case on my phone. And I'm like, how lame is that?
That's kind of
Like,
iconic, though. That is
super
like
lame.
icon behavior. Do you remember those
So my
little
whole phone looked like
kiosks?
it.
Do you remember those little
Um,
kiosks in the mall
yeah. Yeah,
that would
I
have
think
all
they're
the phone
still there,
cases?
but yeah.
I mean,
That's where we
like
would all get our
Amazon
phone
took their
cases.
business out. Yes, all the time,
Oh yeah. Because
all the time.
you would always make the mistake of buying a phone case at like the like US Cellular, Verizon, wherever you like first get
Right,
your phone. And it's
right.
like up the wazoo of like how much they are when they're really just like
Yeah, and it was always a
max
fucking brick.
$15. Oh my God, yeah. And I remember I got like, it was my very first smartphone. It was the Samsung 4.
Yeah.
Galaxy. Do they even make Galaxies anymore? I don't even know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
an iPhone person.
I know. I know.
But I I bought that's like when rhinestone or bedazzled phone cases were like a really big thing.
Right.
And that was my very first phone case I bought from the kiosk. And I used the crap out of that thing. Like it was like 2 months into it, and like all of them were like breaking off. I'd find
I
them
think
at
I
Brittany and
remember.
Brianna's mom's house in the carpet.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my God. Should we
but
tell the story about
memories.
you getting a smartphone and then we went to the theme park?
Oh my God, we should totally tell that story.
Yikes, man. This is a good story, you guys.
Um, okay, what was that? Like it was the summer of freshman year going to sophomore year. It
Right.
was like literally a couple weeks before we were starting school. And Brandon and our two friends, Brittany and Brianna, they were twins. Shout out to y'all. Um, we were going to Mount Olympus. And that's like an amusement park slash water park that's really big in Wisconsin. Water park capital of the
Mm-hmm.
world. Holla.
Right. Right.
And just 2 weeks before that, I got my very first smartphone, the one that we mentioned, the Samsung 4 Galaxy, whatever. It's embedded into my brain. I can't forget that.
I know.
I just
I
can't.
know.
I downloaded a bunch of music on there. I There's like that really popular game Pow or whatever. Do you remember
Yes.
that
And it was
thing?
like you
It
got
looked
your
like a
little like
potato. Yeah, it
yes.
looked like a fucking potato, and you had to
Yes.
feed it and clean it, and
Right.
you'd play games for it to like to win food and stuff for that. We were
Right.
all obsessed with that game. I don't even know if they
Obsessed.
even make it anymore. Yeah,
I don't think
and
so.
so I was dedicated to that thing.
Same.
But the very first ride we went on is the biggest ride at this park. It's called Hades. Most
Hmm.
of the Wisconsin people will know this.
Yeah.
And you wait in line for like at least an hour because it's, like I
At
said, the biggest
least.
attraction there. Yeah. And so we wanted to start out the day really big. So we went on this ride. I didn't have a bag or anything. I just had a phone. And so I just left it in my pocket and I was like, oh yeah, that's not going anywhere. We had like, the big bars come down. We were strapped in. Oh yeah, we're good. We're set. This thing's, twisting, turning, going underneath a tunnel, upside down, all this crap. We come out, and we're like walking down the steps, and I was wanted to take a, I don't know, I think we saw the picture, because, every amusement park ride takes a picture at the end,
Hmm. Takes a
makes,
picture, yeah.
make fun of your funny face. So I was going to take a picture of that, and I realized I don't have my phone on me. So I'm just like slightly panicking, but very quietly. And I'm just like, hey guys, so I can't find my phone. And all three of you guys freaked out for me. You guys were all panicked.
We
Like, what do you mean?
were
Like, where'd you leave
panicking.
it? Yeah. And I'm like, I had it in like my pocket when we first started the ride, but it's like not there anymore.
I remember being like, oh
Yeah.
no.
So we walked back up like the stairs that we just came down instead of like coming back around in the hour long line. And we're like, hey, can I check the cart that I was sitting in? Maybe I left it in there. It obviously wasn't in there, especially since they just got back from
Yeah.
another ride.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was long gone.
Um,
It was the
and I
fallen
think,
brother.
yeah, yeah. And the carny guy's like, that thing's gone.
Yeah, he's
There's
like,
no
oh, that
getting it
thing's
back.
gone. Yeah, he's like, I'm
Yeah,
sorry
it's
about your
done.
phone, but
And I'm
that's
like,
done.
so I'm like, oh, okay, well, thanks anyway. And I literally just calmly said, all right, what do you guys want to do now? All three of you guys
It
were just like
It did
deer in the
not
headlights.
phase Faith. It did not phase Faith. We were like, oh my God, like this was the first ride we went on. Like, we're going to have to go home. Like, but like, we weren't upset. We were just panicking because like, we're like, Faith is going to get
For
in so
me.
much
Yeah.
trouble. Yeah, we were like just panicking
Right.
for her. Like, oh my God, like Faith's going to get in
Yeah.
trouble. Like, oh my God, this is like going to be a whole thing. And then like, you, you were like, honestly, it's like, I'm not going to let it ruin it. I'm not gonna let
Yeah.
it
I'm
ruin
just
the
like,
trip.
let's
Like,
not
let's
ruin the
just
day.
go.
We still have so much to do. We'll worry
Yeah,
about it at the end of the
you're
day.
like literally, and it was like we were all just so shocked on how well you handled it.
Yeah. Right. And then so obviously us sophomores weren't the only ones there. We obviously had a chaperone. And we
Right.
had to tell the mom of the group. And we told her, and she was freaking out, like, "What are you talking about? You lost your phone. How are you gonna call your dad?" And I'm like, I'll call him at the end of the day. It's fine. No need to, poke the bear right now."
Yeah, upset him now. Yeah.
So yeah, so we went through the whole day of like going on rides, and then occasionally we'd bring it up, but I'm like, it's fine, we'll be okay. And again, people, this
Yeah.
was 2 weeks after I got my very first smartphone. Right?
Yeah.
So I told my dad at the end of the day, and then we went to US Cellular, and they're like, "Well, where do you think you left it?" And I'm like, it's most likely in the tunnel on the ride Hades. Probably broken and not worth saving." They're like, and I'm like, I know I wasn't smart, but lesson learned.
You will never bring a phone on a ride ever again.
I've been deathly afraid to do so. So
That is so
always bring a
good.
bag, toss it to the side, worry less.
Worry less.
uh,
Um,
God, good
that
times though.
was it was great times.
I was mostly worried about my Poe because I was like, he's gonna die.
He was
Straight up.
dead. He was
I
dead.
was so worried about him. And then when I got my phone back, I re-downloaded the app, and that thing was dirty, and it was like bloodshot eyes because it was so, like it hasn't slept or anything, and
So
needed an
sleep
energy booster.
deprived.
And
Yeah,
yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, baby.
that is so good.
Oh my God, great times.
That is
I got all
so
sweaty
funny.
from telling that story.
I
Yourself.
know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to bring it up.
Don't be. It's a good story. I
It
I
was an
honestly forgot
era.
about that story until you brought it up. So thank you.
I should start categorizing my eras through my iPhones.
Yeah, you should.
Because I
Do
get
a
like an
Taylor
iPhone
Swift
every month.
moment, but like don't
Yeah.
like write songs. It's literally just awkward stories for
Awkward
the pod.
stories and about I don't know, about our lives. Our lives are wild. They're not that wild.
I know
They're pretty
we can't make
boring,
this shit
but
up.
can't
I
make
mean,
this
it's
shit
like a
up.
good boring though. It's entertaining at most.
Entertaining at most. We actually
Yeah,
are probably the most entertaining people on the planet.
obviously. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Cheers to be entertaining.
Clank. Mm. Should we talk about some stories, Brandon?
Oh my God, yes. Let's get into it. Let's get into the
Mm, mm, mm,
stories of
mm,
this
mm, mm,
week.
mm. Do you want to kick it off first?
Yeah, I can kick it off first.
Okay,
I
cool.
know. So today, some unfortunate news broke. Um,
Hmm.
so our first story, Queen of Rock and Roll, Tina Turner, dead at 83 after a long illness. Tina Turner died after a long illness in her home near Zurich in Switzerland, her publicist confirms.
Oh, that explains it.
Okay, so Tina Turner, the Queen of Rock, crowned over a 60-year career, has died at 83. The legendary singer died Wednesday, May 24th, after a long illness at her home in Switzerland. Her
Mm.
publicist, Bernard Doherty,
Oh,
confirmed in a statement. Tina Turner, the Queen of Rock and
oh.
Roll, has died peacefully today at the age of 83 after a long illness in her home in Switzerland. With her, the world loses a music legend and a role model. The statement read,
Mm.
"There will be a private funeral ceremony attended by close friends and family. Please respect the privacy of her family at this difficult time." So it was, yeah. So I'm trying to find to see if this article says anything about that illness.
Right. Well, let's think. Do you know what like music she sang? Because I have a few songs written down, like ones that we would know.
Yeah. Fuck, what is that one? That like is like super, super,
Yeah.
super popular.
Yeah. She sings Proud Mary, rolling, rolling on
Rolling
the
a
river.
river. Yeah, that's phenomenal. Yes. What's the
And
other
then she
one?
sings, "What's love got
Yes,
to
got
do,
to do.
got to
Got
do
to.
with
That's the
it?
one I was thinking about.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah.
What's love? The
Yes.
feeling of
And
devotion."
emotion. So phenomenal.
I know. I'm like, Tina. At
Tina.
least she lived a pretty good long life, you
Yes.
know? Because a lot of the good
Yeah.
greats aren't like as fortunate as that, you know? Like Whitney Houston, you know,
That is.
Elvis,
Yes. I know. Just another one
MJ.
down, man.
Hmm.
Another one
At
bites
least
the
Aretha
dust.
Franklin lived a good long life, you know, too.
Oh my God, love her.
That music or the movie Respect makes me cry like a baby every time.
I've never seen it.
It's good. It's on Prime if you ever want to take a
I
look.
should watch it. I've been watching Selling Sunset recently.
Take a look. It's in a book, a reading rainbow, butterfly in the sky.
So, I have nothing really, anything else to say about
Oh, oh yeah, Batina. We respect
Tina.
you. We love you.
Yes.
Best
Um,
wishes to all of her family and friends.
yes. Best wishes
Also,
to all
was
the
not
family and
expecting
friends.
for her to be living in Switzerland. What a life.
Yeah, I didn't. I know. I was like, I didn't even know that she was there.
Yeah,
But good for
but
her.
I bet you it was a beautiful
I don't.
place to be surrounded by
Yes.
family. You know?
Not my era of music, not my era. Like, I'm sure it's like
Yeah,
Taylor Swift dying. You know what I mean? Like
right.
Taylor Swift dying. Like that would be
Yeah,
tragic, but no,
right.
honestly,
But I
like
mean, like, you
best.
know, like you said, it's not our generation, but we obviously know some of her really good popular songs, even some of them.
Right.
So, you know?
But yes, prayers to the family during this difficult time. Death is awful, but it's also
Hmm.
beautiful. So but mourning is
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
difficult time. So
Here's to
we
Tina.
here's to
Here's to
Tina.
Tina.
Cheers to Tina.
Cheers. Love you.
Okay. So,
Okay,
story number
what's another
2.
one?
I got the second story.
Okay, here
All
we
right.
go.
Miley Cyrus clarifies her reasons for not touring anymore. It isn't
Hmm.
what's best for me. So Miley Cyrus meant what she said about not wanting to tour anymore. After some fans were left disappointed when she revealed in a recent interview that she has no plans to hit the road, the pop star has now posted a message on social media doubling down and shedding light on her decision. She quotes, for clarity, I feel connected to my fans now more than ever, she wrote in a lengthy
Hmm.
notes app entry on her phone, sharing a screenshot on Twitter Wednesday today. Even if I don't see them face to face every night at a concert, my fans are felt deeply in my heart. This has nothing to do with the
Hmm.
lack of appreciation for my fans and everything to do with I simply don't want to get ready in a locker room, she continued, which is the reality of my life on the road. The message comes from less a week after the Flower singer told British Vogue that she won't be touring in support of her latest album, Endless Summer Vacation, even though that she's been nearly 10 years since her last global track in 2014's Banger Tour. So
Hmm.
essentially she just she did the classic celebrity screenshot of a notes app, posted it on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
Just basically like explaining herself, like,
Hmm.
listen, I'm tired. I don't want to
Yeah.
tour and like live on
Right.
the bus for
Right.
months. I don't want to live in a locker room. Like, I don't want to do that. So please, like,
Hmm.
I'm going to take this
Respect it.
time. Yeah, like, just like
Hmm.
respect my decision. That doesn't mean like I'm not
Yeah.
going to ever tour again. It's just like at this point in my life, I don't want to
Yeah.
tour. Like, that's basically what she's saying.
Yeah. And she's also mentioning like in previous times when she has toured, she wasn't in a good mental state for that. And it really didn't
Right,
help with that either. So she wants to
right.
work on that, which we all can, you know, respect and admire for her. So,
Absolutely.
but
Yeah, it's just
what
like
was your favorite song on her new album?
Endless
Endless
Summer
Summer
Vacation.
Vacation. Yeah.
Um,
Did
I
you go
haven't
listen
listened
to
to
it?
it. I haven't listened
Brandon,
to
this is
it.
one of my favorite albums of her, I'm not gonna lie.
I heard
My
it's
very favorite song.
phenomenal. I
Okay, no,
heard
you gotta listen to the
Jaded is
song
like
River.
phenomenal. River, okay, I've heard
Okay,
that. That
no,
is a good one.
that's
I
like a
heard.
sexy song that you're driving in your fucking car and you're just like, I'm a fucking hot ass bitch. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I heard
Like
the
she
album's
sings it really
phenomenal.
low. Yeah, she sings it really low, like I can wear my hair back in the tight way that you like. And I'm like, stop it. I fucking love it.
Stop
Oh
it.
my God. And Jaded, oh yeah. God.
Yeah, I
Stop.
heard that one's
Handstand.
phenomenal.
Oh,
I just like it's hard.
yeah.
I feel like after I see Taylor Swift in concert, I'll be able to like listen to
Yeah.
new music.
I get you. I get you.
Cause like ever
It's
like my
like, yeah,
whole time is just like Taylor. And like
right.
not to make this about Taylor, but Taylor released
It's every time.
today.
This
I know.
podcast
Every
is
time.
about Taylor.
Literally Taylor Swift is like literally just rebrand it. Taylor Swift announced that she is doing a Karma remix with Little Spice today.
Oh.
She's adding 4 more tracks to Midnight called Midnight the Deluxe version till dawn.
Ooh,
Yes. She's doing
interesting.
Snow on the Beach again, and it's parentheses featuring more Lana Del Rey. Because Lana Del Rey, like in Snow on the Beach, like basically had like zero vocals in it. And then like
Oh.
everybody was up in arms, like, what the fuck is this? Like, Lana, were you silent or were you silenced? And so she
Ooh.
like so
Stop it. I love you. Were
so
you silent or were you silenced?
silenced.
um,
So
Brandon, I love
but
how excited and giddy you are about Taylor Swift. Like, look at how
I
hyper
fucking
he
love
is.
her. I love
Like, you're like
her
this.
so
Like,
much.
you're getting so, so excited, and I love that.
I
I love that
know,
about
I
you.
know, I know. It was so funny.
I
Um, just a little. I'm so quirky.
know. You are.
No, she like, and then she
Oh
also
my God.
released. She's releasing another CD that has okay. So you know, like the rumor of like Joe Alwyn and like obviously not rumor anymore. Like they've broken up. Um,
Yeah.
Okay. So sorry, I don't know what
Taco.
the fuck what that was. Yeah. They no, they literally like okay, so Taylor released 3 albums today. She's releasing 3 more albums of like the Midnights, different versions of Midnights. And there's
Oh,
one that's
damn.
going
That's
to
a
be
lot.
exclusively sold when it comes out at one of her tours. As supplies
Oh.
last, it's limited supply, just CDs at this one tour.
Mm.
Unfortunately, it's right after ours. So I won't be able to get my hands on the CD, or else I would
I
have
see.
been there. But
Yeah, of course.
she's adding a vault track from Midnight's, and
Huh.
it's titled like you the reasons you lost me, or like
What?
you'll yeah, it's like something like that. And so it's like
Okay.
I think it's like an
Okay.
explanation song about Joe and her relationship.
Well, we need one. So, I
Right.
just found out a fun fact today, which you probably already know, because you know everything about Taylor Allison Swift.
Hmm.
By the way, you said her middle name last episode. Had no idea that was her middle name.
Oh,
I'm not too
really?
bad. Um, but I found out that Zoe Kravitz is actually really good friends with Taylor Swift, and she
Yeah.
helped co-wrote Karma. And I'm like, stop it,
Yeah.
my favorite song off her album.
Yeah.
Stop it.
It's getting a remix with Little Spice.
I know that's what you just said. That's what made me think of like telling you because I just found out
Yeah.
about it today. And I'm like,
So
I wonder if
you'll have
Brandon
to
knows.
jam.
Of course he does.
Oh my God, wait. So I need to know what you're doing the weekend of the Father's Day weekend.
Okay, well, I might see my father.
Well, yeah, on Father's Day, I would hope so. Um,
Um,
no,
I know, but I
we're
didn't know
gonna
if you
come
wanted
up.
me to go to Iowa because I'm like,
No, we're driving up to
oh, okay.
Wisconsin.
Oh, okay, then cool. Cool.
Yeah. I just wanted to know if you wanted to spend some time with me.
That's an always a yes.
Slay. Okay. Um,
Slay.
it's just
It
my
doesn't
dad's
sound right when I
60th
say
birthday
it. I just sound
party,
like a white
so
girl trying to say it. Slay.
well, this podcast is for the girls and the gays, so
You're
it's
right.
okay.
Slay.
Slay.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah. So,
I
yeah,
love how
so
we were talking. We started the convo about Miley and about her music stuff. And we wrap
And I
it
can
right back to Taylor
always,
Swift.
I know, I can always
You
turn the
make
conversation to
anything you
Taylor Swift.
can about Taylor Swift.
About Taylor Swift.
That is your
That is,
magic power.
that's like my talent. I have a
Yeah,
talent.
for sure. You do?
Amazing.
Oh my God. We just found
Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm a talent. No. So Miley is not touring anytime soon, but she said she ended her statement with, "I'm just on my endless summer vacation."
Exactly.
So she's just chilling, y'all. Like, let her fucking
Yeah.
chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
did you hear about
So
Colton Underwood?
I know
He got hitched
I was just
to,
about to look up that article.
oh yeah, to Jordan Brown, right? They've been together,
Yeah.
want to say, prop, well, him and I forgot her name already, but from The Bachelor. So he's from The Bachelor world. I watched his season. It was great. Um, I could probably see it. Like when you know that who he is now, and then you recap what you saw in that season, you
Hmm.
can there's little snippets, the very first Virgin Bachelor. It's probably because he didn't want the kitty cat. You know what I
He didn't
mean?
want the kitty
The kitty
cat. He
cat
didn't
meow
want
meow.
the puss. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
He wanted the
Yeah.
cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock a doodle doo.
Yeah.
And apparently Jordan Brown had the right cock a doodle doo.
So that was such a great introduction. Thank you, Faith.
You're welcome.
Colton Underwood marries Jordan C. Brown after nearly 2 years of dating. All
That's a
right,
long
so
time.
last week, Colton Underwood is officially a bachelor no more. The reality star and former NFL player married political strategist Jordan C. Brown in Napa Valley, California on last Saturday. The two men had announced their engagement in February of this year. Oh my God, that was a short engagement. I had no idea.
Hmm.
The ceremony took place at a resort and spa in front of about 200 guests, and it had a disco-themed pool party, according to People.
Ooh, fun.
Brown and Underwood wore custom Tom Ford suits in blue and green, which were stunning, respectively in keeping with the neutral settings. So amazing. That's awesome. There's a
Hmm.
quote. We wanted to break some of the traditional norms of what the ceremony and the wedding looked like, Underwood said. And for the entire weekend, we recognize that a lot of people attending, both of our families and some of our friends, this will be their first queer wedding. We really wanted to make it special.
Hmm.
I can relate to that. Um,
Was no, you've been to other ones. I was like, your wedding wasn't your first one
my
because
first
Blaine,
gay wedding?
yeah, was it?
Yeah, I've never been to a
No,
gay wedding.
really?
Yeah, mine was my first gay wedding.
Oh, I'm just thinking of Blaine when he had to wear makeup. So that was for a woman's wedding, wasn't
That
it?
was a woman,
Like
yeah,
a woman
Annalisa.
to a man.
Yeah, I love her.
Oh, that was her. It was her wedding? Huh.
Yeah, it was her
I didn't know
wedding.
that was hers.
Yeah,
Love that.
I know.
Hmm. I went to a is it okay to say lesbian? I don't want to offend people.
Yeah, it's okay to say lesbian.
Okay, well, I never hear people say like, I went to a lesbian wedding. I don't want to be. I want to be, respectful and sensitive of people.
Right.
So, but I went to one in 2020 before I went to your guys's. And
Oh my God, I wasn't your first gay
thank you.
wedding.
No, you were my first both men wedding. My very first one was
Okay,
both girls. So there
that's
you
like
go.
half slay. That's like a half a slay.
Yeah, yours had way more
Yeah.
food, way better food, cake,
Oh
better
my God.
entertainment,
So
better personas.
basically, first of all, congratulations, Colton. Congratulations, to your
Yes,
wedding. That's
I'm happy
amazing.
that you're happy now.
Yeah, same. Never
Hmm.
watched your documentary though, so sorry. Um,
Oh, I didn't watch the documentary. I just watched The Bachelor.
yeah.
Was not enough.
Yeah, so literally, so for Blaine and I's wedding, we wanted to like not have it traditional. We wanted to like basically like,
Yeah.
well, first of all, we rented half of a restaurant out, and
Hmm.
the owner of the restaurant planned my wedding. So like, shout out to Denise, love you.
Yay. That charcuterie board
And
though,
so
mm,
good. I had none of
so
it. I had
beautiful.
no food at my wedding.
Except for like the main like entree, right?
Yeah, but I only had like the pasta and the chicken, And that's only because
Sad.
Blaine's mom made me sit down and eat.
See,
Yeah,
I
so
love
I like literally didn't eat, but I got super. I got like wine drunk
you did.
so fast.
You
I
did.
was
And you were
I
moving and
was
grooving that little tushy.
I,
Mm-hmm.
I was moving and grooving
Mm,
at my
mm,
wedding,
mm,
and I was like, I'm spending all this fucking money and I don't have a good ass time. I'm gonna be pissed. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's how I feel about my future wedding. Please, God, let it
Yeah,
be.
yeah. And so like, okay, here I go again. There was a moment where Taylor Swift's "Don't Blame Me" came on because I told the DJ to play it, and
Yep.
I literally transcended. Like I went
I
to
know.
a
You were,
different world.
you were singing like Taylor Swift to me, and it was a song I didn't know. So I was just like holding my drink, and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, right. I
this
literally
is
was like,
great.
I transcended. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like
after all
Taylor
the
Swift for
like
you.
BS,
Yeah. And then
after all like the
remember
BS drama from my wedding, like I had a great ass time.
true. I feel like every wedding has to have drama though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It's like
know.
you should we should have had a reality show be recording that shit. You know, kind of like my Sweet
We really
16,
should.
but my big gay wedding instead of big fat
My
Greek wedding.
big gay
You know what I
wedding.
mean?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's so funny. That's
Oh my
phenomenal.
God. hmm Uh, you know what I just saw on Netflix?
What?
I don't know. It made me like for Sweet 16. It made me think of this like kind of reality competition show. So it's called
Hmm.
Mer People, and it's about people who are auditioning to be mermaids for like this venue thing. And I was hooked. I'm like, Brandon, we have to watch it so we can talk about it on the pod.
I have
I
to
literally
watch it.
watched
I'm
it.
sold.
Yes, it was super exciting. I saw it literally like 2.5 minutes before you texted, like, hey, you ready? And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready.
No, so I have an idea. I have an idea.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so when we see each other Father's Day weekend, Blaine wants to take the girls to one of the water parks in the Dells. And
Okay.
I think that we should go to the
Waterpark
water park
capital.
and then end our evening at the movie theater and we can all see The Little Mermaid.
I'd love that. It's obviously going to be in the theater because it's like,
I
you
know.
know,
I
a
want to see it
nationwide or
so fucking
worldwide
bad.
phenomenon.
Like so bad.
Mm. When I heard, like, saw the very first teaser and you saw nothing but like under the sea, right? And then all of a
Right.
sudden it was pure silence, and you hear Bailey sing
Hmm.
"Out of the Sea." I literally had goosebumps and I started weeping. I wept
I had
because
tears in
it
my
was
eyes.
so beautiful. I
It's
was like a
like
little fucking child.
so perfect.
I was crying.
She
I
literally
watched it
is
like 4 times after that.
she's the
Yes,
perfect Ariel. I don't know how to
absolutely.
explain it. I don't know how to explain it.
Yes. Mm, mm, mm,
She's
mm.
the perfect
Oh
Ariel.
my God. And her relationship with her sister, they have like Chloe, they have the best relationship. They support each other so
I
much. God, they make me want
did
to cry
you
even more now.
did you listen to their like music before she was announced?
Not really. I watched them on the show Grownish.
Yeah, same.
That's how I know her of. They were both on the show I think it's called That's My Jam, something like that. It's like that show that Jimmy Fallon hosts, and they have them like sing those silly things.
Oh
And they
yeah.
were singing on that, and that was really good. And I'm like, stop it. I fucking love you. But yeah.
Remember when I used to play That's My Girl by Fifth Harmony?
Stop. I still listen to that. And
I still listen
work.
to that song
You
too.
can go to
Yes.
work, 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 work,
It's
work. And then
so
work
good.
home.
It's so good.
Oh, oh.
It's so
Oh my
good.
God. Michelle Obama. Because like we would play the Fifth Harmony songs on the way to the club to amp us up.
On the way to the
Same with
club,
Alex.
always.
Alex was there too. I was in the
Oh
back
yeah,
and
it
I
was
could
like
literally see
we were
all I can
yeah.
imagine every time I hear the song, That's My Girl, or That's My Jam, whatever the song is.
Yeah, that's
I
my
can see
girl.
both of you just waving your heads back and forth and like moving your arms. I'm like, this is probably so not safe, but I love this.
So
I feel
literally
completely safe, I swear.
we have to get Alex on the podcast because it's
We
like
should.
it's so
Yes.
good. It's so good. She
Oh my God.
Like, we were like such a trio. Like we were such a trio.
Yes.
And like
This
we
is
would go get
our
Taco
clubbing,
Bell
the clubbing
together.
trio.
We would go, yeah, we would go to
Yes.
clubbing. We go clubbing, and then we would get Taco Bell afterwards.
Movies too.
Like movies.
Yes.
Oh my God, we were such a trio. And like when That's My Girl came on, we all lost our shit. Like we transcended.
Yes. Another. Yes. That's our word. You should name that for the title of this pod.
Yeah, transcended.
Transcendence. We would also watch.
We've
I remember, like,
transcended.
I think of Alex and you, and I think of us sitting in your basement at your parents' house, eating burnt pizza from your pizza maker and watching scary movies.
So real.
Like, that's a vibe.
That is so
That's a
real.
vibe
That
right
is such
there.
a vibe. It was such a vibe.
Yep.
Man,
And then
the good old
9:30
days.
hit. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. That's what Brandon would say. I'm like, okay, cool.
So I had this like
I'm gonna go
really bad
home.
habit. Yeah, I had this really bad habit of like it hitting 9:30, and if people stayed later than 9:30, I used to get so irritated. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
all
Yeah.
right, y'all,
I mean,
like it's
not in a
time
bad
for
way.
you
Like,
guys
I get
to
it.
leave. Yeah, like it's time for
Right,
you
this
guys
is
to
your
leave.
home. I get it.
I want to
Oh, yeah.
sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't believe it. When I was in high school, I didn't give a shit about my sleep. I'd wait until like midnight and go to bed. Wake up at like 6 in the morning, do my hair, my makeup. Just kidding. I didn't do my makeup at home. I did it either driving or in choir class.
Yeah.
Um,
When I made everybody leave at 9:30, it was really because I wanted to sit in my room and just like watch a show for like hours.
I get it. You gotta like, yeah, you gotta decompress and
Unwind.
just chill. And then like finally make your brain like go to sleep.
Right.
Yeah. Do you ever watch those videos or like those live things at night on TikTok when people are like,
Sometimes I get hooked.
I cringe. I'm like, no, swipe away. I don't want to hear it.
Well, I don't like
touch.
ASMR. I'm not an ASMR girly.
I didn't know the name
Um,
of it. I always forget about it.
yeah, I'm not an ASMR
Or like
girly,
when
so
people are like
that's not me.
slurping their soup, I'm like, I need to stop.
Literally.
Ugh,
Oh
God.
my
You know what
gosh.
show I am watching though right now? And this
What?
will be our last thing we could talk about. I'm
That's
watching
fine.
the
I just want to
OA
eat my food.
again.
Stop. Okay, I'm so glad you brought this up. I am so glad you brought this up because I'm about to okay, I'm gonna take over for like 1 second, then you can talk about it. We can talk
Do
about
it.
I'm
Do
about to
it.
lose my shit. Netflix had the fucking nerve to cancel one of the best shows that has ever been created. It was so
Seriously.
fucking original.
Wild. Yeah.
It was so fucking wild. It was such a mind fuck. And it was like
Right?
so creatively and beautifully artistically done. And
Yes.
the fact that they fucking canceled it at the
Like someone's gotta pick
biggest
it back up.
cliffhanger.
Oh,
The biggest cliffhanger. And I cannot express this enough. Like Netflix really fucked everybody out of like such a great fucking show.
yes.
I'm so mad about it.
Right? And then like Stranger Things is getting all this hype for getting like 17
Yeah,
seasons or
fuck
whatever.
Stranger Things.
Like, come on. So I'm on episode 4 right now of part 1. You know, like how they don't do like seasons.
Yeah.
Uh,
Part 2, the ending of part 2 literally still fucks me up because like okay,
I know
so
you told me like
basically
partially the ending. Yeah.
have you not seen part 2?
No, I think I kind of might have started it, but I didn't finish it. So that's why I'm just like, I have to watch this. I have to do
Okay,
this.
okay. You let me know when you get hit, like when you get to part 2 and we'll watch it
Okay.
together. I'll rewatch it with you.
Okay, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because right
It's
now
so
she's
fucking
like
good.
starting to like come out of her blindness. So I'm just like, yes.
Oh my god, it's so good. That show is so good. I binge watched the first season in one night.
You did. Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Same
at my
with what was
ex-boyfriend's
that one
house.
show that you had us watch? Same with Alex. Alex was there too. And it was like This Is the End or something.
Oh, the world is ending or something like that.
Oh, The World Is Ending. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was
It's only
just like,
20-minute
yo,
episodes,
this like
though.
feels like yeah. This feels like a series of Black Mirror. It was just so strange.
Oh my god,
Which,
a new
like,
season of Black Mirror comes out
Do they even
soon.
make Black Mirror anymore? I think it was really popular like a couple years before COVID hit. And then no
Well,
one
a new
talks about it.
season,
Like,
they,
the last
like-
time you heard about
yeah.
it was Miley Cyrus.
Right,
That
but
was
they're creating a new
And Ashley
season.
O. Oh, they are? I thought it
Yeah,
was
it
like
comes out
done.
in June. It comes out in June. Well, they took a hiatus, like a 4-year hiatus.
Exciting. Right. That's why I was just like, is it just no more? Or like they
Right, I
probably
don't
had to get
know.
more writers to be like, okay, think of more fucked up things.
Well, it like
And we'll go
started
from
out as like a
there.
British show, and now it's an
Right.
American show. So
Mm, mm.
we tend to
I don't
ruin
know.
things. So
But
maybe I don't know if it's gonna be around.
true.
So
Well, that's all I got tonight.
that's all I
Anything to
got
add,
tonight
Brandon, before
too, you
we say
guys.
night?
No, I'm just like really hungry, and I want my like chicken bacon ranch wrap.
You go for that.
I
You go
will.
for that.
Yeah.
Well, final cheers.
Final cheers. I like finished my drink a little bit ago, but
You always do it. Yep. I
I
love you.
know I'm such a drunk. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Find us anywhere you get your podcast, Apple Music, Spotify, anywhere you can listen. And make sure you guys watch us
YouTube.
on YouTube, youtube.com/The Chat Club. And yes, we are, you can watch us. You're only getting half the story if you don't. Subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, of course. And just like make sure you become a chit chatter because everybody wants in
Please.
on the fucking chat, y'all. Join the club.
Yeah, chat it up. Mm. All
And
right,
we will
well,
soon be
I
on
love you, Brandon.
Patreon. So make sure
You're
you
right.
go to patreon.com/the chat club and check that out as well. So that's all I
Hmm.
have.
All right, well, I love you, Brandon.
Love you too,
And
Faith.
smell you later.
Smell you later. Bye, guys.
Bye.